Hey, welcome back. I've missed you. To be honest, I've been completely surprised with the responses and views on my first 3 videos. I must have hit some kind of nerve about my thoughts on AI, so allow me to clarify things here in this scripted video. Let me clarify myself a little bit before I go further. I'm not a technology doomer or conspiracy theorist or fear monger, quite the contrary. I've loved technology my entire life, and when it comes to graphics and video, it's given me a lot of fulfillment and meaning and purpose. I love teaching and introducing people to this field, and that is what I wanted this channel to really be about. I know my way around code, but it's really not my passion. I've built web apps using Laravel, Babylon.js, 3JS, a bunch of NPM nonsense, so I've dabbled. I know enough to hold a job for years as a technologist, linking departments and software engineers and 3D artists together. That means I speak enough engineer and artist to sit at the same table as both. I'm not like the machine learning god, but I know enough. AI isn't a mystery to me. I'm not a Luddite or old man yelling at clouds saying, "Dang kids, you and your calculators." I'm genuinely worried about what is happening around us, and for all you AI fanboys, Sam Altman, your god of AI is not without worry himself. He's gone on record hundreds of times about AI changing our lives forever, for better or worse. Anthropic company. Developers go to work every day scared to death of their own creation. The thing is, the doom and gloom part of AI marketing is built right into the product. For this to really make sense, let me tell you a story about when technology progressed and I was kind of caught in the mix. It's 2012. I was producing a show in Vegas called the EDM Nightlife Show, and as part of our interview process with artists, we used to jump into gear talk. As a producer, I wanted to have like kind of a sponsored gear segment, so that was the producer reason for it. But I wanted to focus a little bit on the gear since we wanted to hear about how our favorite artists made their music. There was a lot of technological innovation in that time in DJ equipment. Digital was taking analog over. That means DJs used to have to go to record stores, browse vinyl for hours, and then buy them for 10 to 15 bucks a record, usually 2 to 4 tracks per record, and you have to carry them around to gigs. The Technics 1200s, you used to have the vinyl decks that played the vinyl. They were huge, heavy, sensitive. You needed needles. It was a pain to set up. Old school DJs swore that true DJing is a vinyl because you have the tactile feel of the record, and the skill involved in beat matching vinyl was a quality gate DJs used to gatekeep their craft in a way. When CDJs and then laptop DJ apps were rolling out, everyone could start DJing, and the vinyl DJs were very unhappy. I was among the unhappy ones because I've put a lot of effort and time to where I was. I've spent thousands of dollars on records, carried them around to parties, set them up, tear them down, needle skips, etc. And then a 16-year-old comes up with some laptop, hits play, and walks away to mix himself a drink as his laptop is auto-mixing the first couple of tracks. At the time, I was furious about these new kids getting into our business. Who the hell are they? Why is it so easy? Until we interviewed DJ Dan. I've looked up to DJ Dan as a producer and DJ for basically all my life since I've learned about electronic music. He told me on a one-on-one convo that he's very excited about the new technology because it's giving us as DJs better tools. Think about it. Now you can have 4 songs playing instead of 2, EQ'd out with effects, perfectly beat matched. You can loop parts of tracks or loop a couple of measures of hi-hats and add that to the mix. You cannot do that with vinyl. So the tools gave us more options, the skill ceiling got higher, and the tech also made the barrier of entry way lower. No more records, only MP3s and $300 and a controller and a laptop. You can play any size gigs you'd like. It took me a couple months, but I came around to realizing how good this was for the industry. More DJs, more producers, more innovation, new music genres, more experimentation, better parties, less money spent on polyvinyl chloride, which is what vinyl's made of. Let's compare that with AI and see how that's different. First of all, it's not only happening in one industry, it's happening in every industry. Biped robots are a bit further behind, but they are also coming as well. They're supposed to take the physical job, so your job's not safe either. Let's do a thought experiment to see what the difference between these two products are. On the left here, we have a standard guitar pedal. Well, it's a 3D model of one, but it's made by strandedvoxel. This model is available for free on CG Trader and was not made by AI. The link to this model is in the description. On the right here, we have the same thing, but with AI. I just put a screen on it. No knobs needed, right? Because it doesn't have any, it doesn't need any. It's AI, it turns its own knobs. If you want to use this pedal here on the left, you unfortunately have to learn what these knobs do. These knobs are grounded to real physics, real actual physics that you and I and everyone can measure and come to an agreement on. You're able to control every aspect of the sound, well, at least the parameters they let you adjust. You can measure the output and tell if the pedal is doing exactly what it's built to do. The pedal on the right here has amazing features too. You just have to touch the screen, speak into it. You could play a sound that'll try to match that sound automagically. It has another million features, but it's missing one thing. It's not grounded in anything real, anything physical. It's just built on its training. What is it trained on? Nobody knows or cares. It's just great. Did I mention it's $20 a month to use this thing? Yeah, it comes with a subscription because of course it does, because these things cost money to run in the cloud. Does it mess up sometimes? Sure, it'll hallucinate the sound in the middle of a gig for you, but it's still amazing. You can keep using it, make amazing music with it. You can even get a platinum hit using this pedal. However, before we pass out from reading the amazing feature list, we might want to wake up and realize none of the knowledge I gained from using this pedal is easily transferable to someone else trying to use it. You might tell this thing the same thing I told it, but when you do it, you get a different sound. Why? Who knows why? And you, that's why. Maybe they updated the model? Maybe you didn't ask it nice enough? Maybe who knows why, and who cares? And shut the up, that's why. My point is, convenience will be the death of creativity if we don't keep this stuff in check. This is incremental building on knowledge that we know to be ground truth. Once we introduce this black magic, black box, opaque box into the mix, who knows what's coming out at the other end of it, and that's it. That's the death of knowledge, really. Now you only know what this box knows, how it made it, how it didn't, why was it wrong or why was it right. All of that is out the window. That's the world you want to live in? Then go ahead. Go move to New Zealand. Look, y'all, I get it. Some of these tools are really cool shortcuts to get a post going on social media. You're right. That tech guy who learned how to do VFX for a decade. I can do that with AI now too. Cool. Have your fun. All good. But for the professionals out there, while the kids are playing with toys, hold the line on what tools you're willing to work with. There are amazing tools out there, but don't let tools hide the ground truth from you. Don't let a black, opaque box output something that you had no clue how it was made, because it is the moment you lose control of your creations. This may not be a big problem now, but let's see how things are doing in a decade. Keep your knowledge at all costs. Use new tools responsibly. Support the companies doing the right things and stop supporting the bad ones. Let the AI slop be a toy for the noobs or for the small business wanting something cheap and quick. Keep the real, custom, good work for the ones who deserve it and pay for it. That's all. Now, an announcement. I'm starting a tiny little Discord server for anyone who'd like to stop by, say hi, have ideas, or has a project going on. It's starting in the next video. When the next video posts, the link will be there. Multiple comments mentioned a place where we could get together. That could be the place. If you have a good idea and a little wind behind you, I will help with graphics or video, or I will do my part. I'm not just words here, I'm also action. I don't have unlimited time, but if you have something nice in the works, you can count on me and others, I'm sure, if we could get together in helping out any way we can. In the next video, we're going to feature some productions. I also have some interviews set up with some professors and more content coming to this channel. So please subscribe, like, comment. I'd like to talk to you down there, and know your value.